Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Hitman Absolution with me, Grey Hunter, where 47 is about to meet a gigantic Mexican man.
Jesus Christ! Don't you ever fucking knock?
Well, technically he did.
Good work, Sanchez.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What is he? Is he a cop? Is he a PI or something?
Not quite.
Well, fuck me gently.
What the fuck?
That ain't no fucking private eye. That's a fucking ghost. That's a myth. That's a fucking hitman.
The Hitman.
Oh, shit.
What the fuck are you talking about?
This fucking changes everything. This changes everything.
Now, this is the first bit of the story that I just don't quite
What are we gonna
get
do with him?
that's coming up.
Knock, knock, housekeeping.
Hello.
What are you doing? Shh.
Buenos dias, Peter.
Hello.
Yeah, we got us a little mess in here. Why don't you come on in and clean it up?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
gonna do
that'd
it.
be good.
Clean now?
Sure, come on in, darling. Atta girl.
Oh my god, these...
That's your coat! Oh God! You fucking animal!
And that's what I call a sweet slice.
Subtle. So, what he does here is he frames 47 for murder.
Nothing would give me more pleasure than to kill you right here and now.
Then why not do it?
Me kill a legendary hitman? Yeah, but I don't need that kind of attention. So, oh dear. Oh dear. You've done a bad, bad thing. Well, now they won't be looking for a killer, will they, huh? Killer.
That is one creepy smile.
Yee-haw! I'll tell you, I don't ordinarily yee-haw, but this is a fucking yee-haw! Fucking Christmas!
It's that good, guys. It's that good.
Here, take a slash. Nah. On second thought.
So, here is the bit that I don't get. He
Tinkle,
frames
tinkle,
47 for
Wait, could you
murder,
please not do that?
but then he sets fire to the room.
This is a bad plan.
Why not kill 47 and burn the remains?
Come on, darling.
I guess
Better
maybe
put a
because he
giddy up
rented
in
the
your step.
entire floor, but surely you could come up with something a little bit more creative than that. Oh well. Let's just go with because story. I feel warm. Oh god, what did I do last night? So yeah, the cops are on the way. And I guess this is to give Cosmo Faulkner here a reason to be hunting 47 later. So, I don't know. But anyway, run for your life. So immediately you have to head for the window there because you need to get out of the burning hotel room because, well, it's on fire. And that looks cool. So we mosey on along this side. And we're coming up to the second hardest bit of the level right here once we start moving up. So yeah, they're understandably interested about why there was a woman there. Gratuitous slow motion. Okay, so right here is one of the hardest bits of this level because there is a guy receiving a radio transmission there. If you're not quick enough, he sees you. And if you don't throw this item in exactly the right spot, that guy who just is on the left will turn around. Or the guy down below, who we were actually aiming to distract, won't go. Very difficult right there. You can get caught so easily doing that. But we made it through. And now, to the library. So we took a flying leap, went through a glass window, and ended up in the library.
Everything clear.
Or is it? Ominous horn. More ominous horn. Even more ominous horn. So yeah. Library. Ominous horn. I wonder what could be happening. Okay, so first things first, you want to start moving off to the right. You can go to the left, but on Purist I found that it's almost impossible to get out of here. Now you could go down those steps on a lower difficulty level, and you might make it before that cop who's coming up does, but it's not very likely, even on lower difficulties. So I hide in this closet, which is conveniently positioned. And you might be wondering, hang on, wait, where's the guy? Well, he turns to his left first, so our right, and he investigates the little alcove there. But he is coming. There he is. And off he goes. Alrighty, so we pop out of there, and we head immediately down the stairs. Now, if you're not quick enough here, those two can see you. Or the one who turns around can, anyway. So you want to get all hidden up against this, and wait for this guy to wander off before distracting him with my wrench.
Dispatch, stuff being thrown here.
Yes, go investigate it. Good. Alright, so now we can head off
I saw that.
and into the shadows. And then up this little staircase thing. I'm not exactly sure what that is, or if it's just a staircase. And through this area. And across. Now you do have to be quick here, because if you're not, that guy who's on the same level as us can sometimes turn and see you. So you just want to hide here for a little bit, because that guy who's coming towards us from the left and the guy on our level are going to have a conversation before we can safely move.
That's one deep hole. Hey, think you'd survive that?
You can push him into
Don't
it.
worry about it.
He doesn't
Keep a
survive.
lookout.
Spoilers.
Yeah, just say it.
Just get away from the ledge, okay? You could slip and die.
No one's gonna die.
Just keep your eyes open.
Yeah.
Yes, he is obviously very believing. So when this guy turns, you can sneak on past. Just be careful not to touch him, because if you touch him, he will turn around and he will see you when you try to do this next part. So pop on up here. And now we just have to wait on this area for a guy to patrol. Now the reason we went here is because it triggers a script where the guys who are in the center of the library go and talk to some people coming down the steps. And there's the guy we're waiting for. So all of this is to allow us to get the evidence. So down we go. And immediately just start moving down, because as long as you're out of sight, you'll be okay. Now we just hide here for a second, because there is a guy, you can see him there, he just wandered off. Sometimes he'll be looking at you, so if you go straight away, you will get seen. So just move through this area, keep these tables, I guess they're reading tables, between you and anyone who could see you, and evidence and a pistol if you should so desire. You can get past that guy, he's remarkably unobservant. And then just go back the way you came. Grab the hammer because you'll need it as a distraction. And roll across. Now that guy who is looking around over there right in front of us, he is the one who wanders over to... do we see him? Okay, you can sort of see him. He's the guy who we had to wait for before we went into the evidence operation. And he wanders away again. And now we can make it over through here. And through this convenient hole. Now you want to hug this bookcase, because there's two cops here. The one who wanders back and forth, who we've had to avoid twice now, and another guy who comes from the left. He's the one that we have to distract, the guy who comes in from the left. So there's our friend who keeps wandering back and forth and ruining our patterns. And he'll take a quick look around. You will see nothing. And away he goes. Bye. Now lob this hammer. But only after this guy's passed there. Because what you want to do is you want to try and sync his patrol up with the guy who keeps coming in from the left.
Just checking out a weird sound.
So you can go while they're both looking the other way. Alright, there we go. Now you'd think to yourself, go now, but no, because we need to go where that police officer just went. There's a set of stairs there and we need to go up.
Dispatch? Nothing anyways.
Yes, nothing except our hammer. Which apparently you did not find. Okay, so he's coming back. So's our other cop buddy. And now they will both stand around. This fellow looking around, and the other guy just being lazy, not doing anything. Lazy git. And away they both go. And away we go. And up the stairs. Now immediately you want to get behind this, because you need to wait for these 3 policemen to be looking the same way at the same time. The guy at the door is actually your main problem. The other 2, they move, so you can generally get around them. But the guy at the door decides that, nope, he's just going to stay right there. And there's our friend again. Go on, go away. There we go. And now we wait. Not quite sure what I was looking at there. Something. Anyway, it is time to go because they are all looking fortuitously the other way, and we need to get into cover here. And again we wait. Now this guy, he comes super close, and I'm surprised that he does not see our glorious bald dome, but apparently he does not. The shelf is protecting us. He cannot see a thing. Now you could go now, but you would be running the risk that the cop that we just looked at would turn around. I was thinking about it. I was really thinking about it, but bad idea. Very, very bad idea. So we wait. And we go now. Yeah, he was pretty much looking right at us. He doesn't see shit. These policemen, I suspect that most of them are blind. Alrighty.
Hey, no sign of suspect. Something, this is ridiculous. Look, this place is clearly empty.
Well, it is now, seeing as your blind compatriots just let me wander past. Okay, you can release that chandelier. There's some people underneath it. If you release it and kill them, you get a achievement, I think. And out we go. Hello, Windy City. With all your lightning and stuff. Alrighty, jump. That looked painful, but 47's just like, nah, it's cool. Now you want to start running as soon as you can. Start running, because that helicopter can see you, and if it sees you, it will shoot you. So as long as you get behind that pigeon coop area thing, you'll be okay. And then just continue on. Occasionally you will have to wait for it to form cover for you, but just give it a minute. Try to avoid being seen by the spotlight, because that would be bad. You know, trying to be stealthy and all. And go. And go. Come on, Hitman. Keep moving. And we're safe. Well, for now. It's not shooting at us, at least. If you get spotted, it will be shooting at you, and they will call out that you're approaching the next building. But now we are safe. Ish. Mostly. So head on through. And through this vent. There is a cop outside that door that we bypassed. He will come into the shed, so you want to go through this vent. Or you can wait for him, knock him out, or whatever. But suit only we're going for this one. Except for the last part, because I haven't figured out how to do it on the last part. The train station. Even. So just continue combat rolling. Move between each thing, and wait for this fellow to turn. He will.
Hey, any word from the ground unit?
Now they're still searching the library. Hey, you ask me, this is a wild goose chase.
It is.
Herf's probably still back in the hotel. Getting cremated as we speak.
Well, no. But again, see, even they think I'd be getting cremated. Why did Dexter try to kill me? Why set me up and then not kill me when he could have gotten away with it? Most likely. Alrighty, so now that those two are gone, helicopter and the guy, and this third fellow are moving, let us go. Alrighty, cool. So now, we just have to wait for the helicopter to go away and for this fellow in front of us to go away as well. That guy on the side, he can sometimes see you. You've got like a 50-50 shot of being spotted here. It's basically just luck of the draw. I was lucky, and into Shangri-La we go. Okie dokie.
This is the police.
Now these hippies, they don't actually pay any attention to you. The stoner hippie guys, they just leave you alone. Which is odd. You won't get spotted by them. You'll just get spotted by the police. I suppose it's sort of like they think they're imagining you, maybe? I don't know.
Nice place you got here. Hey, thanks, bro. I like it.
Of course you do. You're happy.
Yeah, we'll deal with all this later. You seen anyone pass through here? Caucasian male, bow, dark suit. Asian male? Nah, that's silly, bro. We're all from California. Jeez, it could have been an architect. You, don't go anywhere. When this is over, we're gonna have a long talk.
I don't think he's going anywhere for a long time. But yeah, you can just walk straight in front of them. They don't pay any attention to you. The evidence is just here, grab it, and off we go. Now there is a cop who patrols down this hallway. If you're unlucky, he'll be just passing you, so you need to hurry up and get round to this side. If you got lucky and he wasn't passing you. And there he is now. Otherwise you can hide at the corner where we went round. If you're lucky he won't see you, and then you can approach to the area that we're at now. But here we are. Now he's going to go around knocking on doors and stuff, presumably trying to find people. Although he's obviously not knocking on anything. Good job, dude. Knock on the invisible wood. Okay, and now we can go. He's going to hang out in Jonah's spa for a minute or two. It's enough time for us to get moving on to this area here and get what we need to do done. So go through this vent and just continue on through it. When you come out on the other side, there is a notebook. It has a combination. It is an important combination. We will require it.
Combination for the safe?
Now, you want to open the safe before turning on the radio, though you do need the radio. Because that's what we're going to use to distract. So turn on the radio and make your escape.
ZI is back. We've got the pleasure to host Jackson DeLong, author of the Hit List Conspiracy. Jackson, now, in your book, you mentioned banking quite a few times.
What most people are not aware of, and the powers that be would prefer it that way.
As we thought, a radio.
And turn around now, Mr. Policeman. There you go.
Holy shit, what have we here? Hey guys, get a load of this.
And they'll all come in. And now we go. Well, we wait a second. Now we go. Now, Mr. Doorknocker, he will be heading around this end now. There he is. And he'll start knocking on that wall. If you've timed it right, you can call the elevator, and he'll just be in the middle of his knock 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 thing. And away we go. Now, occasionally, if you don't time it right, you'll see a little flash at the beginning of the cutscene. And that guy we've seen before, he was at the hotel. He was the concierge. Occasionally you will see it flash, and for some reason this movie's all glitchy. It like just has this loading screen in the middle of it. God knows what reason. But yeah, if you ever see a flash at the beginning of a cutscene, it means you were spotted leaving the previous area. So, that's a thing. There we go. Now, I don't actually know how to do this bit stealth suit only. Apparently people have done it, but I am not one of them who knows how. So, what we're going to do instead is we are going to pacify this policeman and take his uniform.
Whoa.
Yes, whoa. There you go. Alright, so take his disguise. And we'll put him in that conveniently placed little box crate thing. I'm curious as to why it is there. Convenience. Alright, so now we continue on. There is a SWAT team. You don't need to worry about them as long as you hide.
Alright, secure the top floor! Move it, move it!
There we go. And that guy sticks around for a second, so just wait instead of going straight away. Now what follows here is my attempt to get the evidence. There is a guy standing near the evidence, so I lobbed a pipe. Unfortunately, the pipe distracts the wrong policeman. It distracts the guy out the front instead of the guy by the evidence, despite the fact that the guy by the evidence is closer. God knows why. So now I'm in a bit of a pickle. Luckily, I was able to hide behind this little vending machine thing and make my escape. Yes, pay no mind to the policeman who is crouching. Okay, so this is why it's almost impossible to do suit only, or was impossible for me at any rate. There are cops on both sides of the station, so there's cops on the other side of the platform as well as these guys here. You can, if you're extremely lucky, make it through this bit suit only, and you can presumably make it through the other side suit only. The problem occurs when you want to cross between platform A, this one, platform B, that one.
He was on his motorcycle?
So we just have to wait for that cop to turn around, and we can go now. But I wanted to wait for that other cop to turn around, just to be sure. And then we wait again for him to turn the other way. Come on. Hurry up. There you go. And away we go. Now they do have these little crane toy things, the claw games. But I haven't found them to be of particular use, because the only time that there is one that it would be remotely useful is when you can't leave that area anyway, because there's so many cops around, and they can see you. So just go down this area. Let's get in behind the policeman who's standing in this little signal box thing. Through we go. There he is, and we continue on behind him. Captain Oblivious he is. And up the ladder. There's a guy having a conversation here. Don't worry about him. Just reactivate the signals and wander off. He doesn't pay any attention to you. Okay, so here. There's a crowd, but it's not very thick. And the only reason we make it through here is because we are lucky. And the fact that you're wearing the same uniform as the policeman gives you about an extra half second. There's the hiding machine. Not very useful, because the crowd is never really thick enough for you to use it, wait, and then go. If there were a few more people up here, you could probably do suit only without too much trouble. I say that, but you still have to worry about the detection and everything, but you couldn't do something like that, like what we just did. But you have to wear the cop uniform in this. I haven't seen a version of it done where you can make it through on suit. So apparently people have done it. Or at least I'd imagine they have done it, because there is a suit-only challenge for this mission. I don't know. So we waited for that dude with the submachine gun to move up here, because now you can wander off behind him. And I was a little unlucky, because that cop decided to walk down here at that same moment, so we have to wait again.
Hello? Oh, hey, how are you? Oh, God. To Tom. What happened?
Who's Tom?
Is he hurt? He was on his motorcycle?
Oh, Tom.
Oh, God. What hospital is he at?
Oh, Tom.
Jesus. Is he gonna wake up? Or... Oh, man.
Okay, there we go.
I'm stuck at the train station.
And now we wander off behind submachine gun man. Now we have a clear path all the way to the actual train. Though there are some more policemen down here, so you just have to be aware of where they are, but they're fairly obvious to see because they've either got torches or they're standing on the outside of the platform. just make your way across. I like to hide with this little crowd of people here by the newspaper booth, because there's about 5 or 6 of them, and you can generally tuck in close enough that the cops won't see you. Usually.
The train station. I have no idea. Oh.
No, there's like some fault.
Just remember to keep a lookout for those cops, because they can and will detect you. I think it usually takes about a minute for the train to turn up, although it could be a minute and a half. I think it's a minute though, but we don't have a timer on us because we're on Purist. There we go.
Yeah, I got an inbound train down on platform. Get somebody from the station for Shenanigans.
Now, what used to happen here is you could be easily detected because you are the only person who goes to the actual train. So if you're unlucky and the cop turned around, you could be boned there. Well, we successfully made it through, and we should have a share rating, I believe. No? Professional? I think it's because I didn't get the last bit of evidence. But there you go. So we made it through the burning hotel, the library, Shangri-la, and the train station. The roof and the pigeon coops are not scored, so you don't have to worry about them. But I think you do still get spotted and it counts.